Hello friends, my name is Rupak Banerjee and welcome once again to my channel, The Love of the Written Word. And today I am going to talk about one of my special love in the book genres, the historical fiction. Today I am going to talk about 3 books actually in historical fiction. But before going into the books, let me tell you a little bit about something else today. I love to read books. Most of my friends who are in the same milieu like me love books. And there are 2 different types of love for books. One is the love of reading books, and the other is the love of collecting books and then reading them. So I was having both in my character. So I was collecting a lot of books which I was not able to read. But I was not able to convince myself that I have to stop. And that's where I was loving it most, that I can continue, and I was continuing to keep on buying books which were piling up on my shelves, but they were not getting read. So gradually, I had to train myself into the habit of reading more and buying less. I won't say that I am not happy doing this. It actually helps in bringing a balance, parity, and also curb the base instinct of just collecting for the sake of collecting. It has been quite some time before I gave my last video, and some of my friends, acquaintances were telling me that what happened. So let me share with you what has actually happened which led to this gap in posting the video. I am in the process of acquiring a new address. Yes. And I thank you all and the grace of God for allowing me this strength. So very soon I will be also posting from my new address, and probably I will be sharing with you my new book den. So that has been keeping me a little bit busy for the last few months. But I'm trying to make it a habit that I will be giving on a regular basis some book videos. So I am always very happy when I am talking about books. And I am always very happy when I am around books. So today I am going to talk about historical fiction and 3 books which I am presently planning to read. One of them already I am midway, and the other 2 I will be reading just after this. So historical fiction, why I love is that historical fiction takes you to another time zone and makes you feel that the story actually happened in history. How? So there are scatterings of original historical characters, original historical events, original historical places, and in those originality, the writer interweaves and brings in the yarn of story, his or her story. So this is a beauty of historical fiction. I am a very, very big follower of Bengali historical fiction. And if you ask me, the first name that will come to my mind about Bengali historical fiction is Sharadindu Bandyopadhyay. And I'm sure majority of my Bengali friends and some of my non-Bengali friends also who have read Sharadindu Bandyopadhyay will agree with me without any doubt. So let me now take you over to the 3 books rather on historical fiction that I am going to share in the video today. So the very first book that I am going to share with you is a masterpiece, considered a masterpiece in historical fiction by Rafael Sabatini. So Rafael Sabatini is an Italian come British author who has written around 34 odd novels, and this happens to be the Seahawk happens to be one of his best historical novels of Rafael Sabatini. It's a pen paperback, and it has 329 pages. I am through with around halfway of the book as of now. And what I find intriguing about this book is this book relates to the time period when smoking tobacco had just become the fashion in England. And simultaneously, there is reference to the game of badminton, because there is a reference in here which mentions about a shuttlecock. So, shuttlecock or the game of badminton may have been as old as the practice of smoking in England. And Rafael Sabatini takes you actually to the exact era where he is taking you for the story, and you relate to that time. You relate to the time, the people, and the life of that era. The next book that I am planning to read after The Seahawk is yet another masterpiece of Rafael Sabatini. This was published in 1921, The Scaramouche. So this is again historical fiction, and which is a drama surrounding the French Revolution. So this is the next thing that I am planning to read. This is also a pen paperback. Rafael Sabatini actually has written quite a few non-fiction books. He has a collection of 8 short stories. He has written several plays. But he is known for his historical fictions, Sabatini. So these are the 2 books of Rafael Sabatini that I am planning to read. One of them is already I am reading. And the next book that I would like to share is The Conqueror by Georgette Heyer. Again, this was published by Georgette Heyer in 1931, and this was the very first of her attempt into historical fiction. So over here, Georgette Heyer tries to tell the epic story of William the Conqueror and his invasion of England. In fact, I have read in Wikipedia that in order to bring in the originality of the research, Georgette Heyer actually de facto traveled the route which William the Conqueror took while he came for the invasion of England. Georgette Heyer, who is known as a famous Regency romance novelist, because she has one of the longest streaks of Regency romance successes. But this is one of her off-the-track effort, which was a spectacular story. 1931, published in 1931. Scaramouche, published in 1921. And Seahawk, published in 1915. So I am a little bit on the rewind mode right now, reading about the historical fiction and history. So far, this is about my books. I will be also coming very shortly with a video on the concept of wellness. So I will just give a curtain raiser to that idea. We all remain happy by doing or being around people whom we love, by doing what we love, by eating what we love, by being with people whom we love. So, how do we continue to hold on to this sense of well being or the sense of happiness? So, I am very shortly going to share with you my own experience and my own experiences with happiness. So, till then, thank you for watching my video. If you happen to like it, I can do with a subscription. I can do with a comment. I would also appreciate a like. Thank you very much. Keep smiling, keep remaining happy, and remain well. Bye-bye.